here on my boob. Guys, look, it's no secret that everybody wants an SUV, and all sedans are kind of on the decline. But what is booming, and I think thanks to sort of fleets and like Uber vibes, is that the budget sedan market is still doing okay. Because obviously these cars offer so much in terms of value for money, practicality, and space, which is all the sort of things that you'd need if you're going to be lifting and carrying a bunch of people. It's funny because in 2015, carmag.co.za reviewed the Suzuki Ciaz. I'm in the updated one. That was the one back then. And they said it offers, it's sort of an undervalued car that offers everything in terms of, practicality, etc. But they were speaking to a different audience then. I mean, that's not even that long ago. Now, fast forward to 2019, and the same thing can be said, but again, now you're talking to a new audience. So like I say, I'm in the upgraded Suzuki Ciaz. That truck was hell of a close. Not fun. So this upgraded Ciaz has had some upgrades. Sort of in terms of a new updated infotainment system with a 7-inch touchscreen. It's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It also has cruise control and a reverse camera, which does come in quite handy. So there's also a new engine under the bonnet, no longer the 1.4. It is now a 1.5 litre naturally aspirated petrol engine. It comes with an extra 7 kilowatts of power and an extra 8 newton meters of torque, which brings you to 77 kilowatts and 138 newton meters. It's mated to this 5-speed manual transmission, and although the engine is certainly punchy enough, it's actually quite a highlight for me in this car. But on the highway, I constantly found myself putting the car almost into reverse because I was looking for the 6th gear. I'm always like that with any 5-speed, oh god, hit my head as well, 5-speed manual transmission. I always want a 6th gear. I'm always like, just throw it in, throw it in. Okay, everybody will be happy. So I thought I'd play a song that often, it just reminds me of being in an Uber and how the poor Uber drivers get so irritated with me because I sing along, obviously, to all the words, even if I don't know them. And I still can't understand why my rating isn't that great. I don't understand. If this is playing, you sing along. Don't lie. That's what I do in the Uber. Gone so fast. Oh yeah. 'Cause you're gone so fast. I'm in the GLX model. You can also get it in auto. This model with the manual, you'll be happy to know, gets you 5.5 litres per 100 Ks. It's actually quite easy to achieve that as well if you drive sort of frugally. Do you know what I mean? Not like me, because I'm sitting at about 6.4 litres. Okay. Always keep your eyes on the road, peeps. So it is incredibly spacious, especially in the rear for rear passengers. Oh, guinea fowl. Bloody bird. The guinea fowl threw me off, okay? You've got 480 litres worth of boot space, which is quite big in this segment. The only issue is you can't put those rear seats back down, or down, not back down, down at all. And that was not great for me the other day when I went and bought a mirror. And I got stuck in the car trying to get it in because I maneuvered myself that way. So a lovely gentleman at Canal Walk came and helped me get out of the car first, and then eventually we had to push these seats forward, get the mirror in, then push them back. It would have made my life so much easier had those rear seats been able to fold down. However, with that said, I think if you're looking at most of the drivers, like if you're an Uber driver, you've got passengers in the back most of the time, or at least, a passenger with baggage, which would hopefully fit in there. Still, I just think if it just give people the option, Tell me who will still care. Can you tell me who will still care? Bop. 2 up, do it all up. Bop, bop, bop. Nope. Yeah. Guys, excuse my hand with all these dots, and the dermatologist burnt the crap out of me. Anyway, that's another topic, So pricing for the new or upgraded Suzuki Ciaz starts at 217,000 Rand, brand new. This top of the range model comes in at just under 247,000 Rand, brand new. For the manual, obviously the auto is going to cost you a little bit more. And so in terms of sort of service plan and standard spec, it is ahead than, say, the Polo sedan or the Toyota Corolla Quest. Like, so, do you know, it's such good value for money. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole thing, isn't it? Value for money. It is a little bit plasticky inside, you know, but again, you're in a budget sedan, so what are you expecting? Hey, don't expect too much. I think that's a life lesson, in fact. Here's my free advice, peeps. Okay, it's not as aggressive as usual. My aunt mentioned to me that on the N2 video that I did, I, told people that you should be driving the right-hand lane because it's safer than, because the people will be on the shoulder. But I then did say that move to the middle, if you see people on either side. Her problem was that I was then telling more and more people to move into the right-hand lane, which is the fast lane, and then of course you've got the slow drivers. So here's my advice, okay? Be aware. So drive in the right-hand lane if there are people on the shoulder and there's no one in that right-hand lane and you're trying to just, be safe. Safety first, okay? But if there's a car coming up behind you and they're faster than you, move over. That's it. That's all you've got to do is just be aware of your surroundings and consider other drivers. And we would all be a whole lot happier and calmer on the roads if everybody was just considerate. Don't you think? I do. Look, I think if you are in the market for a fleet car, or you want to Uber or put some cars into the Uber fleet, etc., this is a car that you need to look at. It's also got Suzuki's ever improving badge. I mean, they really are doing quite fantastically, so you won't go wrong. Just imagine being my Uber driver. Shame. I need to try up my rating and not do this anymore. But until then, yeah, Mbop be gone, in and Mbop gone.